Hi guys, let's get back into it. I'm back with another recap of Love Cabin Season 1, Episode 3, no, Episode 12 with Cabin Fever. Let's get into it. So it continues off with, John and them leaving, and John's still there. So he ends up seeing Thanos in the house and them two get active all over again. It's like, bro, what the heck? He basically John snuck Thanos, and Michael and Desi and Bree, they're basically like, just go upstairs and do what you gotta do, and just get it settled and everything. But John keeps antagonizing him, taunting him, saying stuff about his family, and he was going upstairs, but then he brung himself right back downstairs. It's like you understand not everything people say to you got to get a reaction out of them. Like they're doing that on purpose. Like just block it out, do what you gotta do, give yourself a, a break or whatever. But no, he just kept going, kept going, kept going. Eventually, Daniel still go upstairs. He's upstairs with Trap, and you see Camo still packing up his stuff. I thought he'd been left too, and Ice is in there too, but it's changing their clothes or whatever. And they just like, you gotta do better. Michael's in the kitchen trying to give John a word. Talk about you got this young kid mentality. He do. It's like, come to find out with being a nerd and being bullied, he's like being triggered to doing all this stuff to the next person. It's just like, bro, you need to grow up. You how old? Michael's telling him like, listen, you're a nurse. All this stuff you're doing on TV is going to transpire into your real life. Like, you can get fired from doing stuff like this. They can say, well, he's always going to be a problem. He's always fighting people. But a little bit stings, and it's just like, nah, we got him to let just go. But Michael's trying to through to him, and John ain't listening. At this point, Michael's like, I give up. And he walks off. By this time, he still wants to talk and talk about, yeah, let's make a smoothie or something like that. It's like, bro, just get your stuff and go. But Daniel was just trying to hit up the Trap, and it was like he's gone. It was like, no, he's still downstairs. Like, bro, get your stuff and get the heck on. Like, you supposed to left a whole episode ago. You still here running your mouth. Like, let it go. So after that whole thing died down and transpired, whatever. So Final Four, they're getting ready for their dates. They head down to this bar or whatever. Everybody trying to turn up for the Final Four, but they're also trying to turn up for Michael's birthday. So they all get there having a good time. By this time, Sheila comes in with Trap. Well, Sheila and Trap's table is ready. And before that, Ray J comes in talking about how, if this is your last chance, if you want to switch your partners, your couples, or whatever, this is the time to do so. And everything that he's saying is basically resonating with what Trap's thinking. This is like at this point, he's now starting to feel Bree again. And he's just like, yeah, I'm not all about, I'm past this like physical attraction. I want to be with somebody on a deeper level. And it's just like, okay, let's see. So Sheila and Trap's table come, and there was just talk. She was like, just be honest with what you want and feel. Like, well, I ain't gonna hold you around bush. I'm feeling Bree a lot better, a lot more and deeper than with you. And she was like, really, you feeling Bree more than me? Yes, I mean, you're pretty enough, but your looks ain't gonna get you everywhere. It's like she's like flippy floppy, like she don't know what she really want. It's like she sees somebody that looks good and she thinks, oh, they gonna walk the same. Sometimes your looks ain't everything, girl. And they can see that you've been like wishy washy through the whole season so far. It's like you get a little bit of liquor in your system and you become a different person. And it's just like, do I really want to deal with somebody like this? It's like make him think a lot more. So eventually he said, I gotta go get my girl. He got up and left this conversation. Said, this is for Bree, I'm gone. And by this time he walks over to where Thanos and Bree is at the bar, and he goes up to her and kisses her, and she was just like taken aback, and she's just giving her energy, like, yeah, I've been waiting for this, like, because Trap really never said who he wanted. Even around the time when he was with Athena and all them, it was just like giving, yeah, I don't know what he really wants. So the fact that he chose her shows that he stepped up. Go ahead, Trap. Yes, I'm liking this for him too. Meanwhile, Desi and Michael, they're talking about what they're going to think about outside the show, what they're going to do with their money or whatever. Um, Desi was like she's going to put her family on and stuff like that, invest into what they got going on. And they said, what you going to do with the other half? She was like, well, that's up to you. He started scratching his head like, I just want to get this out there before, our food gets cold. So they eventually started eating their food. I seen Kiara, they go outside to get their talking, whatever done. And they both agree that they can see themselves building on building with each other outside of the show to get a little bit better. The good thing is that they both live in California. Hopefully it's not a distance for them. So just gonna see where things go. And yeah, so now Daniel's go to talk to Sheila. Sheila is upset and annoyed that Trap didn't want to be with her. Like, it is what it is, girl. You do too much. But anyway, so she's mad off for that. Daniel's trying to talk to her, talk about how, I'm basically wanted to see where your head was at. And she was like, well, during the elimination, you could have picked me solely, but you picked me and two other girls. And it's just like, it's not giving that's what you really want. So eventually, they came to the conclusion at the end they're going to focus on each other. But I think Sheila wasn't feeling right with that at all anyway. So he ended up kissing her and stuff like that. But by the time they get to the house, that then rolled on switch. She didn't sit with them in the back. She sat up front with them and just give them like, okay. By this time, everybody's getting ready for bed. Sheila, not Sheila. Sheila's going off talking to Lemmy, whatever, in the dark, talking about she's not ready for this or whatever the case may be. Daniel's still trying to talk to her. Michael and Desi, they doing what they're doing. Ice and Kara doing what they're doing. Trap and Bree, they head to the love chat and, they take a shower, have a moment, and then next you know, it's bedtime. By this time, Sheila, she starts talking, whatever, but she's like kind of like belligerent or whatever the case may be. She's throwing her drink at Daniels. Daniels flipped the script. He called her a B, talking about F you, da 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 da. And she was like, I'm leaving. And Daniels was mad, but at the same time, Daisy was like, you shouldn't have did that, Daniel. You should have just gave her space. Like, you still trying to talk to her. Like, that's our little boy mentality. Like, when some people say they don't want to be messed with, and they in the moment just give them their space because by you talking it makes it like 10 times worse. So yeah, we're gonna see what happens next week on this because it's the last episode, and I'm ready for it. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this recap, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.